I'm just going to make one quick one for probably this week. It's going to sound strange coming from me. I've actually got some allergies or maybe a little bit of a cold, so my voice is off. But I want to say thanks to Geoff Bodine. And let me preface that by saying I was never a Geoff Bodine fan when he raced. I was glad to see him survive that horrible truck crash at Daytona some years back, 2000 maybe. I was glad about that because, and race again, I do not, whether I like a driver or not, I do not want to see him in a career-ending crash or tragically get killed in a race car. So, but that being said, the reason I want to say this to Geoff Bodine, and I will preface this, of course, some of you know I was a Big E fan, Dale Earnhardt. I do not use the term senior. He didn't use it. I respect that. Big E will do. I think most people know who you're referring to that's been around long enough to remember. And even before that, although I never had the pleasure of watching Ray Hendrick, Mr. Modified, race, when Geoff Bodine and Ray Hendrick was driving for a man out of New England named Dick Armstrong, Geoff Bodine suggested he was a better driver than Ray Hendrick and should get the late model Sportsman Super Speedway ride, which I believe he eventually did. And frankly, I didn't think, and I didn't know, I was young, that Geoff Bodine on his best day could outdrive Ray Hendrick. But the reason I want to say, and of course the feuds with Dale Earnhardt and Geoff Bodine were legendary. If you remember the 80s, all on that Hendrick Motorsports Beyond 2000, aired by the late great Speed Channel. He was on that show as a driver. In fact, he got Hendrick's very first win and first Daytona 500 win. He looked at Junior and said, "Dale, your dad and I became friends." And I can believe that because look at the history between Dale Earnhardt and Darrell Waltrip back in the day, and they obviously were good friends. Waltrip, when he realized something was wrong with Earnhardt, that crash at Daytona, on the Fox broadcast, Fox's first ever broadcast of a Sprint Cup, matter of fact it was Winston Cup then, points race, he could tell he was devastated. But the reason I want to say thanks to Geoff Bodine, what he has done, I do not watch a lot of Olympics, but the United States were getting beat pretty bad in the bobsled through a company called, and I'll link to this article on J-Ski, the Bodine Bobsled Project. They built some bobsleds both for the Olympians and Paralympians. Pretty interesting little article on J-Ski. It has links to other articles. How long they'll stay up, I don't know, but it's just a simple short video. Thanks, Geoff Bodine, for what you do for the U.S. Olympic team and the Paralympics. That's all there is to this one. Thanks.